Note: the following video I seem very negative about this weapon. No, that is not true. I was just kind of having a bad day, so I seemed a little bit angry. By all means, this is an okay weapon, and I do recommend it in some situations. This is your public broadcasting, signing off. Hey everyone, today we're going to be covering one of the most common questions I get: should I use the Tomislav? Simple answer: it's good in some situations. Basically, the accuracy bonus that everyone comes like, oh, this is the best thing. It's good and bad. Let me break it down. It's good because you can land more hits from a distance, but at the same time, it's worse at close range. Because say if a scout's bouncing around you, you have to get perfect aim on the scout to do the equivalent amount of damage if you're just shooting like normal. And it's also not as good as if there's a crowd of people coming at you, because then you're not able to hit as many targets at once. Sure, you might be able to land more bullets on one single target, but you're not gonna be able to kill a whole crowd of people. Also, one thing that people refuse to accept is that damage fall off is a thing. Basically, one pellet at close range does like 23 damage, and then at a distance, that same pellet does 3 damage. It's just, so what if you can land more hits? They're still gonna do like 9 damage. It's not that crucial. Another thing is that the fire rate. This is a huge downside that people are like, it's just 20%, not really anything to worry about. It lowers the DPS by 100. Like, that is a lot. It's super noticeable. If you just go around and use the stock minigun for a long time, and then you use the Tomislav for, I don't know, 1 round, you're gonna notice it. It's bad. Now, I do have to give credit to it. The one upside that I can always see will be an upside in every single situation is the rev up. Basically, you can just you can be less careless, or be more careful. Either way, you just don't have to think as much. You can just keep revving constantly, and you don't move as slow, because you can rev, and it goes so quick, you don't need to go ahead and advance. But that's honestly not the biggest upside. Like, there's better miniguns in most situations than this. And lastly, this really only applies to pubs, but in case you're just a pub player, the quiet factor is 100% useless. 99% of the time, the people won't notice a minigun revved. I mean, unless you're in lobby. Lobby is entirely different. But in pubs, people are like, what's that minigun? No, is there a minigun? I don't hear a minigun. So you don't really need that. In comp, sure, it's kind of an upside, but even then, heavy is not the stealthiest class. Even though you can play stealthy heavy, it's not optimized. Now, even after all of these statistics, if you're still determined to use the Tomislav, at least try and use this set. This is an okay set with it. It works pretty well on offense and offense only. Basically, just run Tomislav, sandwich or shotgun, depending on your preference. Gloves are running urgently, or eviction notice. The eviction notice is a little bit of a slower down version of the gloves are running urgently, but it still works for what it's supposed to be used for. I don't know. I personally like that set if I'm on offense. So that's just my 2 cents on the Tomislav. But I am super curious to hear your thoughts about it, because everyone has their own brains, they're not mindless robots. So tell me in the comments below what you think. Have a nice day, and peace out.
This is actually really bad.
Stupid! Stupid! Stupid!
Dumber than dirt, ain't you?
Yes!
We deserve to lose.